Get ready for the news that is shaking up the music world. Grammy-winning musician Ziggy Marley is diving deep into optimism and mental health with his new album on the Brightside. We have the exclusive details on how he's using a non-traditional 432 HZ tuning at his new Rebel Lion studio, and where you can catch his Brightside tour kicking off in Arizona this June. This is music innovation you won't want to miss.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we turn to a deeply emotional story from the West Bank. Footage obtained by the Associated Press shows a Palestinian family's efforts to bury their 80-year-old father, Hussein Assasa, being violently disrupted by Israeli settlers from a nearby settlement. We examine the unfolding conflict and the devastating impact on this family's final rites. In political news, the Pentagon is in the spotlight as Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth testifies before the House Appropriations Committee's Defense Subcommittee. You will hear the full details of his testimony and what it means for the nation's defense budget. This is a critical look at high-level defense policy. And finally, we are live with a major disruption across Europe as demonstrators in Brussels join a nationwide strike against the Belgian government's austerity measures. This massive protest is expected to severely disrupt air and rail travel throughout the region. Stay with us for all the latest updates, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news. Grammy-winning musician Ziggy Marley is channeling optimism and mental health into his latest work, as he focuses on his 9th solo studio album titled Brightside, which also incorporates reflections on his musical legacy. In a recent discussion with the AP Entertainment editor, Marley detailed his innovative approach to recording, revealing that he utilized a non-traditional 432 HZ tuning while working at his newly established Rebel Lion studio. This decision serves to honor his father and musical tradition while simultaneously charting new creative directions. The momentum continues with a Brightside tour set to kick off in Arizona this June. The project draws attention to Marley's continued exploration of music, blending heritage with contemporary themes of hope and well-being. A Palestinian family's attempt to bury their 80-year-old father, Hussein Assasa, in a cemetery in the northern West Bank was reportedly interrupted by Israeli settlers from a nearby, recently legalized settlement. Footage of the incident was obtained by the Associated Press and has been shared by family members. The disruption highlights ongoing tensions in the region concerning access and burial rights in contested areas. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, appeared today before a budget hearing of the House Appropriations Committee's Defense Subcommittee. The live testimony, broadcast by Social News XYZ, provided insight into ongoing defense budget discussions. The appearance featured key figures as they addressed the committee regarding defense spending priorities and allocations. Nationwide protests are underway in Belgium as demonstrators in Brussels participate in a significant national strike targeting the government's austerity measures. The live coverage shows widespread demonstrations across the country. Authorities are bracing for substantial disruption, with reports indicating that the strike is expected to severely impact both air and rail travel across the nation. This widespread action signals significant public discontent regarding the current economic policies.